Gracias por venir al evento de lanzamiento de Uncharted 4. Aplausos para ustedes. Bueno, como saben, Uncharted 4 sale a la venta mañana, el Día de las Madres, así que vayan a agregarle a su mamá un Uncharted y lo jueguen ustedes, aunque yo sé que muchos ya hasta lo terminaron. Y gracias por sus reviews. El juego actualmente está en 94 en Metacritic y muchas gracias a ustedes por reseñarlo con 10 y por no aceptar públicamente que les dé un soborno. Pero bueno, ustedes ya saben el juego. Mañana que sale a la venta les voy a platicar sobre el line-up de productos que llegan mañana a las tiendas o al rato, dependiendo del horario. Y tenemos la versión estándar de Uncharted 4 con un precio de 1,299 pesos que trae el juego completo y trae un DLC exclusivo de Latinoamérica. Este DLC incluye el outfit del primer Uncharted, de Drake's Fortune para Drake. Trae un skin de armas doradas que cualquier arma que saque en el juego le puede poner que sea dorada. 300 puntos Uncharted, que es como un currency dentro del juego, que les va a servir para comprar personajes o más armas o skins o burlas. Y trae unos paquetes de potencia para el modo multijugador, que estos son como unos poderes que puedes usar una sola vez dentro del juego y se gastan, así que pues úsenlo con calma y. Después tenemos la Libertalia, la edición de colección Libertalia, que la pueden ver por ahí está. Incluye una estatua de 12 pulgadas de Nathan Drake, un steelbook exclusivo que solo lo pueden encontrar en esta versión, un pequeño libro de arte de Uncharted 4, unas calcomanías dentro, y todo el contenido multijugador que viene en la edición normal. Después tenemos nuestro bundle, que lo pueden ver de ese lado. Allá está, ahí donde está Paella, ahí está el bundle. Contiene una consola de edición especial de Uncharted color azul con dorado, de 500 GB, con el DualShock del mismo color, y todo lo demás que viene, ya saben, los cables, y el juego con DLC, y este tiene un precio de 9,699. Y para finalizar, tenemos algo que ya está a la venta desde hace un par de semanas, quizás lo hayan visto en tiendas, que es el DualShock especial de Uncharted 4, del mismo color que la consola, y con un precio de 1,199 pesos. Así que, si lo quieren comprar, mañana ya saben, buen regalo para la madrecita. Y bueno, tenemos una invitada especial que viene desde Naughty Dog a presentarnos más sobre Uncharted. Ella es Emilia Schatz y es la lead game designer de Uncharted 4. Un aplauso para ella, por favor.
Good evening. My name is Emilia Schatz, and I was lead game designer, one of the lead game designers on Uncharted 4. I designed, if you played Uncharted 3, I designed the Chateau level in that. And if you saw the PlayStation Experience demo that we showed a couple years ago for Uncharted 4, that was my level as well. I've been at Naughty Dog for about 6 years now. Anyway, welcome to our Uncharted 4 launch event. What is Uncharted? It's a character-driven adventure supported by the pillars of combat, traversal, and problem-solving. But this time we're really striving to make something that's a lot more than that. Of course, there's our hero, as everyone knows, Nathan Drake, at the heart of our adventures, our fallible everyman. Not James Bond, not always in control, and usually operating at the very edge of his limits. And a suite of multi-dimensional characters that surround Nate and pull at his being and challenge him to make difficult choices in his life. And of course, the strong antagonists who have their own desires, their motivations, and meet and confront Nate at every turn on the race for the prize. Uncharted is full of memorable and compelling gameplay sequences and mechanics that scale throughout the game and parallel the story's ups and downs, highs and lows. We pace the game to slip effortlessly from one moment to the next, delivering lighthearted quips, little character insights, hair-raising gameplay, and then small character moments. Naughty Dog creates stylized yet believable worlds of exquisite detail that beg you to stop and admire their beauty, yet continue to pull you forward to see what's around the next bend. Narrative conflict propels our stories and our gameplay. We've set the bar for stories that acted out in gameplay space, handing control as much as possible to the player, asking for their investment as they push their way through this drama with Drake. We use everything in our power: art, dialogue, gameplay, music, effects, to stir emotions and make an honest connection with our players. The pulp action adventure tropes are just a veil, really, in what we're really attempting to do, and that's to create an experience that gets to the heart of our characters, that explores the human condition. And that's what we love about Uncharted. That's what makes Uncharted great for us. So we're setting out to do all of that and more. This is our fourth and final journey with Nate, and we want to send him off right. We're not looking to throw the baby out with the bathwater. This isn't a reboot. This is a culmination of everything that we've learned so far. We needed to tie up any loose ends to the gameplay story, anything that left dangling from previous games, and we wanted to use all that we've learned about story and gameplay to tell a more personal story. We started to wonder, as we started to make the game, about his on and off relationship with Elena, someone that he obviously cares and loves deeply about. But each game ends with them happily together, with Nate hanging up his holsters, per se. Yet something each time drives him back to the game, drives him back to exploration and danger. So we leave Uncharted 3 with Nate trying to settle down into his new life yet again, trading in one ring for another as he makes a go at domestic life, doing bills, going to the job. And then along comes Sam. His brother, who's been presumed dead for the last 15 years, appears back in Sam's life with a burden. His life is in danger and needs Nate's help. So in the 1600s, Captain Henry Avery pulled off the greatest pirate haul in history, the treasure of the Gunsway, a Mughal treasure worth more than $400 million in today's money in jewels, and then just disappeared. So that's our jumping off point. That's what's get us back into the adventure with Nate. So we want to lure Nate, just as we were luring the player into this intense roller coaster ride of an adrenaline and intrigue. And then we want to contrast that high with all of the emotional consequences that come with his blended obsession. We want to play the highs against the lows to understand what really makes Nathan Drake tick. And in fact, as developers at Naughty Dog, we get obsessed with the idea of creating the best possible experience that we can craft. Time, energy, passion, hard work, ideas. And that voice gets in our head and talks to us, as we're sleeping, as we're eating, in the shower, driving to work. And we just constantly think about the game, how to make it better. We find it exhilarating to think about the possibilities. So this time around, we created the most beautiful game from Uncharted yet. No, I'm sorry, from Naughty Dog yet. With a huge variety of environments this time that truly flex our technical and aesthetic muscles on the PS4. We've expanded our gameplay mechanics that allow us to be able to search from one side of the map to the other. This is an example of our wide linear gameplay where we encourage you to explore, and as you find around this rock or that cave, you'll find notes to put in your journal, treasures, rewards to find. Sorry, I think I skipped one. We expanded on the combat too, by giving more choice, not only in spaces that in the approach that we allow you to get up against it, but also how you engage the enemy themselves. With the addition of some spaces that you can completely avoid complex, our designers write that makes our AI move, our doors open and close, and our buildings collapse. Nathan Drake in Uncharted 3 had about 100 facial joints. In Uncharted 4, we bumped that up to 350. This is how we get the fidelity to create nuanced animations, where a slight turn of the lip or quiver of the eye says more than any word could. This time around, let's see, Uncharted 1, just to give you a baseline, Uncharted 1 was localized into 15 different languages, but Uncharted 4 this time around, we've localized into 24. There's 712 actors that we used all across all languages, 34,000 lines of translated speech. So we really want this to be something that globally people can enjoy. 12 plus hours of gameplay animations. Our animators have been stretched to their limits. Nate himself has almost 17,000 animations, which is 4 hours. We barely fit Uncharted 4 onto the Blu-ray disc. I think at gold, we were only 100 megs short of filling it up. We have over 40,000 textures in the game on the disc. In fact, it was so full that we had to make the decision to make multiplayer download on day one. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy your day. From all the team back at Naughty Dog, thank you so much for your time and interest in this game.
Drake, lo admito, no fue el buceo más lento que haya soportado.
Espera, ¿eso es un halago? Porque me asombra.
No, ¿sabes qué me asombra? Tu olor.
No lo sé, amigo, creo que me gusta. Me recuerda a tu mamá.
¡Qué cruel eres! Le diré que dijiste eso también.
Ah, pobres cabrones.